This video will show you how to distribute content from your master class notebook to your class notebooks for each section that you teach. This video assumes that you've already created class notebooks for each of your blocks or sections. If you need help doing that, watch the tutorial video on creating a class notebook. But let's assume that you have your class notebooks all created. I'm in my master class here, but if I click on the name of the notebook, you can see I've got A block, B block, C block, and F block. Okay. Now I'm going to, in the master, click on the class notebook tab, and then see where it says distribute content library. Click on that, and within my technology master notebook or content library, it shows all of the sections and section groups that I have in this notebook. So on the left hand side, that's the content library for the master. On the right hand side, it shows all of the other class notebooks that you have created. So if I want to just transfer the notes for Age of Extremes, I can click on the checkbox next to the section and then click on each of the notebooks. Then when I click copy, it distributes that section to all of the class notebooks. Now you can see the first time you do this, you will get a warning that says OneNote will make a copy of this section in the destination notebook. The current copy will remain in its present location. That just means that you will have a clean master copy, but then you will also have a clean copy in each of your class section notebooks. So you can check Don't Show Me This Again and just click OK. And you can see it does take a minute for it to distribute. Also, it may take a minute for it to sync to the students' notebooks. So please, please, please do this. Distribute sections the night before, or certainly the morning before. You don't want to wait until the last minute right before class to give notes to or distribute notes to sections, because it may take some time for the students to receive them. So plan ahead, try to do it in advance. Usually it shouldn't take more than a few minutes, but you want to be safe because it can take longer. Now let's say I wanted to distribute an entire section group. I can go back to that class notebook tab, click Distribute Content Library, and then you can see I've got the Romeo and Juliet section group. If I click the plus sign, I could just send the prologue section or the Shakespeare background section, but I want to send all of the Romeo and Juliet information. So I check the box next to Romeo and Juliet. You see it automatically will check the sections that are in there, and then again I click on A, B, C, and F, and I click Copy. Now if I go to, let's say, A block, and I click on the content library, you can see it has the Age of Extremes section and then the entire Romeo and Juliet section group. You can transfer or distribute content to the content library of different notebooks at any point. So you just go to that class notebook and click Distribute Content Library. Now, make sure that you are in your master before you start transferring or distributing. Otherwise, you may have class-specific content that gets distributed. So you can see I was in the A block and I clicked that Distribute Content Library and it's showing A block. But you want to just make sure that you're in your master when you do that.